thing fighting for order in the chaos.
I'm the law! Now, I will admit, judging by the trailers of this movie, I was not excited at all. It just came across kind of cheesy and shitty, and it looked like it was a little bit under budget. But after the first 5 minutes of this movie, I was blown away. They really went balls deep. And I'm going to use that term a few times in this review because I don't... No, I'm not.
800 million people living in the ruin of the old world.
The first action scene in this movie is completely badass. It's raw, it's gritty, it's action-packed, and they definitely use the R rating to its full potential throughout this entire movie. Now, Karl Urban plays Judge Dredd, and Karl Urban's take on Judge Dredd is respectful, and it almost has like a Batman / Clint Eastwood take. Hey rookie, what is the law? You can definitely get a sense that he's trying to stick to the source material. The only problem is Karl Urban's chin isn't quite Judge Dreddy enough. You know, Stallone at least had the chin, but not quite the acting chops. You know, it just felt like Stallone in a big plastic fucking helmet with, you know, gold chains hanging off his shoulder. So anyway, the plot of Dredd 3D is Judge Dredd is assigned to take around this rookie judge to be assessed to see if she's good enough to become, you know, a judge out in the field. And this female character is played by Olivia Thirlby, and I think I said the last name right. If not, you know.
We're gonna have to go through him. Rookie, you ready?
Yeah.
You look ready.
And her character throughout the movie really started to grow on me because not only was she a badass hot chick who had a big gun in her hand, I don't know what that does something for me. So anyway, once Dredd and this rookie respond to this call in one of the blocks, which is one of these huge buildings in Mega City, they kind of get trapped in there and everyone's against them.
Judgment time.
Let's finish this.
A lot of people will compare this movie to Raid Redemption. It's similar, but you know what? I still enjoy it. It's just one of those movies where you have to, you know, go up another level to kind of succeed. I mean, hell, you could almost compare it to Die Hard if you wanted to get technical, and I'm not going to do that, but you could. And one of the major plot devices of this movie is the bad guys are trying to push this drug called slow-mo. And what this drug does is when you take it, it makes everything go at 1% in the mind. And there's a lot of cool scenes where they really utilize that effect that the drug gives people by slowing it down and doing all these cool slow-motion shots. And there's one scene where Dredd's just shooting people in the face, and you have all these great shots of blood splatter flying out of their face. And, you know, it kind of utilizes the 3D effect to, I guess, the most it could. And it makes sense to have 3D in this movie. I will give it that. The 3D at times had some great depth to it. There's always like glass shattering and blood splatter. So the 3D, I guess it's worth it. It's there. There's depth and feel. But I would still kind of prefer just a 2D Judge Dredd.
Makes the brain feel as if time is passing at 1% its normal speed.
And the budget for this movie wasn't ginormous. You know, compared to other comic book movies to come out this summer, it had a pretty modest budget. But you could tell throughout watching the movie that they really made every dollar count. And the visual effects, the action, I mean, it felt like a bigger budgeted movie than it really was. And you know what? That says something about the quality of filmmaking here and the talent that was included. Because this movie's visuals and its action had kind of a 1980s tone to it, but it was shot very well. You know, it wasn't all shaky cam. So overall, Dredd 3D, from start to end, it was a fun ride. I enjoyed it. And Karl Urban did a great job capturing what the Judge Dredd character is. So I have to give Judge Dredd 3D an A. So anyway, guys, that's my review for Dredd 3D. I really enjoyed it, and I have a question for you. What is your favorite badass cop movie of all time? You know, I'm gonna have to say Dirty Harry with Clint Eastwood. So anyway, tell me what your favorites are down below. Take care, I'll see you guys next time.